Been gassing up Chien Pao a ton lately. I think this one is very annoying because Roaring Moon checks and Chien Pao checks are not necessarily all the same, and by that I mostly mean Great Tusk no longer counts. It's still like kind of a check, right? Because if they're fluffy, they can still pivot around some of your moves, and a lot of Chien Pao are sort of ruined choice band. So it's not like it just automatically flops, it's just not nearly as good as it is in the, for example, Mr. Moon. Stole this team off the AAA thread from, I guess it's Bedicus the 4th, but it was a real toxic, because that's their username they were using, so we're gonna do our best to win today. Of course, leave a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and unfortunately I led terribly in this game, but it's fine. I got the Moltres. Now I'm gonna go for a big Wispinator here on that Alolan Muck. Please land. There's no damn justice in this world. I'm going for another because this is an Alolan Muck with Grassy Surge. Sinistcha comes out. Is this one big body? I feel like I have to respect the threat level of this. Okay. Well, Mousehold came out. I'm just gonna go Zama. And I'm just gonna body press. You know? I don't feel like I really need to overthink that first turn or so. So we get rid of the mice. The mon I think I'm most threatened by is this Lottie. This is a problem. I do have Life Orb Magic Guard on this Saw, which is curious. This mon is actually like really annoying. Because it's not like Golden Go is gonna just beat it down. Wow, yeah, no, the Alolan Muck stab combo is super disgusting. And I kinda wanna keep Moltres healthy for this Metagross who almost certainly has tinted limbs. And when the limbs are tinted, they are tinted. May need you alive. I could just use this trade at this point. The Galadius, they're not even Seed, which is interesting. They are pretty bulky, and yeah, there's the stamina reveal. Just gonna go hard Goldengo there. They go for an Aura Sphere, so we're in a really fine spot. And I can throw off a Gleaminator. That way if they go Muck, I at least hit it. You know, at least... Oh, big chippy there. Ooh, 13? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. I also have Primarina to check this though, so maybe I don't care as much about leveraging my homie here. Especially since they are Grassy Surge on this dude. Like, I can go Treads and get at least a little bit of sustain back, so it's not that bad for me. I'm gonna get my up. I can knock once, I believe. Cause yeah, I'm bulletproof, and I know they're gonna Shadow Ball first, always. So now they're gonna hit me with the Matcha, and they're gonna say, haha, gotcha. So, I don't want to risk Molt though, so I'm gonna go Golden Go. We get it on the Sap, which is pretty okay. Now we're just gonna, double? Any doublers in the chat? No, no doublers in the chat. But now I'm a Chien Pao that has gotten in. I will be throwing off this Icicle Crash, my guy. Beautiful. You lived? Excuse you? And it's Scarf! Dear God. Well, fortunately, I didn't respect Scarf Mamoswine at all. Meta comes out. A Sucker Punch here. Don't even kill. I don't even kill. That's... Hey, Adaptability Chien Pao. What you doing there, Home Slice? Free Molt now. I think they're Tinted Lens still. They go Sinistcha, well-baked body, I guess? No, they're not. No, they are in fact not. And I will be wisping this. I want the, I want the burn. I really think it is how we win. They got Lottie, but I have a Primarina, and with meta so low, I don't think it can actually do anything anymore. Yeah, they're just gonna go into my Prim here. I'm just gonna Moonblast. I'm AV, so I should be pretty alright. Guys, help. It took nothing. Or it took nothing. Oh, I'm just faster? Incredible. Incredible. Incredible news. Incredible news to get here. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, good. And I still live. Dude, I hate this mon so much. Every time I face this freaking stamina Latias, it is such a problem. This guy damn near came back from the... almost escaped from the jaws of defeat. Only to then be recaptured by the jaws of defeat. Make sure that battle's saved. Oh, this guy's got a Hydreigon. I want to use Hydreigon. I'm trying to get Mr. Joe Withini to use it with me, and he just won't. He said no. Hydreigon, bad. I said, but Hydreigon, good. I just assume it's Mega Launcher. I guess it could be even Beads of Ruin if you wanted. But Mega Launcher makes a lot of sense to me with a Dark Pulse. A little Dragon Pulse action too. Stab on Mega Launcher and Flash Cannon. Woo! And in general, this guy's team just looks like I'm gonna hate every moment of facing it, so, you know, that's fun. I'm gonna lead Molt here. Like, this is the freest Moltres lead of my life. And I will be Wisping. It's probably Corrosion Pex, which is gonna just make me so happy to face. So happy. But we get a Wisp off, which I think is really good. And I can go Zaw on this, I guess. Oh, they're also this Corrosion Pex. The really unfun one, because they're just Toxic Stall. So it's like literally only poison moves. Yeah. What's up, punk? I'm Magic Guarding this bitch. I'm Iron Defensing up too. They're not ready. They're not ready at all. You may think they're not ready. They're actually so ready. The legend spoke of the readiness this guy had. I will admit, them not respecting Scythings at all. If they stay in here, will be dirty. But I guess I could always tox into Baneful. They can scout it. Ammo comes out as an Iron Defense. Hello, friend. Yeah. Well, there goes Mr. Bammo Swine. I'll take it. I'll take it. Getting rid of Bammo doesn't necessarily open up any one specific mon, but it certainly makes playing the rest of this game a hell of a lot easier. Hydreigon comes out, which, I mean, your Scarf. I'm going into Primarina. Yeah. That is a little Hydreigon, okay? There's a little Hydreigon. That will be, I'll be hitting him with the flippest of turns. I thought about Side Noise on the Vapo, but I feel like that's overkill. This is really annoying with Molt being burned. But I've decided that I go Chien-Pao here. And we pretend like we're Choice Band, right? I can actually just Throat Chop, even. Okay, I mean, they gave me some chip. If they're regen, then they're regen, but we hit it. Sword of Ruin Man comes out. I don't really need AV on you to win. I could even try and take some sequences with Primarina on this. Because I can just Psychic Noise it, and they can't do anything. If they go Pex, obviously we are running, screaming as we exit the room. This is definitely a game that I look at and I'm just like, ugh. Not the most pleasant matchup. I don't think it's bad. It's just, this Pex set's always kind of a pain, and yeah, they are unfortunately regen on them. Go into one of your dragons here, I dare you. Oh, they didn't. No. You know, am I slower or faster is the question than a min-speed Toxapex. I am faster. That is pretty good knowledge to have. Good knowledge to have. Alright. We're not gonna stay in and flip turn again, of course. Because if they went for Baneful, that would not have been very good for me. That would have been the bane of my existence, actually. I'm just gonna Iron Defense again here. I literally think I just lob off a press. Okay, so we confirm they're fluffy, which is, in theory, pretty good to have. Body press again. Oh, they're not even Scarf Hydreigon. Okay. I figured they'd U anyway if they were Scarf that time, which is why I stayed in. You're not... When you're forced to witness the Primarina, you're probably not gonna attack every time, right? And then the play would have been, okay, they U-turn on me back to Corvi, I press it, they're gonna roost, I'm gonna Iron Defense up again on the roost, and then our body press is just gonna be impossible for them to keep dealing with from there. They're gonna have to, like, sack Vapo, more than likely, sack the Corvi, trying to trade versus me. And obviously they don't do enough damage at all, so... I think we always were going to be able to at least get rid of that. Maybe Pex could come out, but their Pex very well may not have had a way to really make progress into me, so you never know. And we're facing a Lucky. A Lucky's always really annoying because he's fast, but I don't think it's impossible to deal with. I have Crunch to at least pressure Petch a bit. Not gonna do a ton, but it's at least some damage. And I do think Gold should be pretty solid here with a nice little Shadow Ball angle. Chen Pao is unfortunately doing like nothing of value this game, but Za's been pretty good so far. Zamazenta is definitely hell on earth to deal with for a lot of teams. What if I led Chen Pao though? Like, what if I just put the Fear of God in them immediately, right? I just wish adaptability meant you did damage. Like, what if I was Sword of Ruin? Which nothing else on my team is Sword of Ruin right now. Would that not just be a bigger attack boost? You be the judge of that. I'm gonna just throw off a Throat Chop here. I don't know what this Mew lead is gonna do. It could be Sash with hazards. You could be like pivoting. You could just be standard Alecki. This could be Trailblaze with Anger Shell, maybe even. The Chomp can be Scale Shot. There are Colbur Bear. Wow. I just did 31 to a Mew and got CC'd in the face. Bro, this mon might be on Fraud Watch. I cannot lie to you all. I must be a truth teller. I plotted up, by the way. I don't know why. I meant to Shadow Ball here, but plot up looks really cool. No, they're just Colbur CC. Are they trying to... I'm trying to think, like, what the idea here is, because I don't think you beat Dark types other than Chen Pao like that, just, you know, like you all just witnessed. And we can spin versus them, maybe. They have Petch, but I'm different, you know? I'm just a little bit different than your average clown. They're gonna EQ first. There's also just a very free Will-O-Wisp here, which I'm pretty chill to take. Unfortunately, they are loaded dice Scale Shot Technician, so they did 1200 billion. But we didn't really need Molt that much this game, and to get the burn on you is pretty solid, I would say. And yeah, I mean, now I just get a Moonblast kill, so we're chill. Mamoswine is definitely a threat and a half. That is gonna be the question mark. How well do I deal with it? I've got Za, which won't die from full at least, and sends it flying back. But it can be annoying, and they got Alecki as well. They got Haxorus they just immediately go to, which I don't really appreciate. Look at that. I feel jab. Guys, we're not in a great spot. We're not in a great spot at all. This dude's team is really just... It's snowballing on me, man. It's snowballing on me. I'm gonna Crunch and try to hit Petch. Maybe I have to double back to Gold, actually, and just Shadow Ball. My opponent just made the greatest read of their life. They will never get a better read than this the rest of their existence. And they are EQ. We're gonna get out of there because we literally can't break. So a very unfortunate loss there, though I do feel I didn't have a lot I could do once Pao went down. Which feels weird to say because I feel this Chen Pao is kind of in a dead slot most of this video otherwise. I just need to get an SD off once with it, and I feel like I can at least pretend to do something then, right? It's just, I'm not getting good opportunities to. This guy's basically got Stall with a Wellspring, which is interesting. Maybe he's like, I was gonna say Scarf, but they can't be because they're locked into the item. So I don't know why they have a Wellspring. Fortunately, I have a Moltres. Now, if I get Rock Tombed, it is what it is, man. We ball. But maybe we can do something. Bliss is a little annoying. I'm gonna just leave Treads, though, here. Bliss is only as annoying as I allow it to be, though, you know? And lead off with Sword of Ruin Moon. So it's like semi-stall then, right? You got your defensive core here, and then you got, like, probably Mr. Primordial, and then, Scarf Sword of Ruin, dude. Well, I will be going Primarina here. They will be knocking. I will be flip-turning. Life is good. I'm gonna go into Bliss, which means I just get to go U. I'll go get my rocks now. I'll also take my free... Ooh. You know, I meant to cancel, because when they go Petch hard like that, it usually means some nefarious plan is underway, i.e. Corrosion. But getting to knock this thing's items chill, too. Use a V on this. Stay in and knock. Now if you spin, I'll just go Primarina here first. Stay EQ. They're definitely gonna Oh, they were eject button. Oh. Maybe I should have been reading, but oh well. Big Zamazenta comes in here. I'll be crunching. They just go Scarm. I'll go you for free. Throw off a Wisp. Status is pretty good here. If they go Wellspring... Okay, I was gonna say, if they go Wellspring, then that's a little unfortunate. You know, it's about to be a good old typical computer out the window. Oh, they're just Heal Bell. Okay. My opponent despises the concept of fun. I don't even know why I clicked Psychic Noise there, by the way, because I know they're faster. But it is what it is. Yeah, Iron Defense up this time because I'm a lot better than you. Dude, you're so much better than I am, though. You're so much better. How do I break this team? Wait, this core alone is, like, unkillable for me. Because I can't get rid of hazards because they got Petch. Maybe I can. Maybe EQ does enough. We already got this guy low, so maybe we're not, like, completely doomed. So I think we gotta double back to Za here. And as I go Blissey, I gotta just make a ton of pivots. It's regen eject button. Jesus Christ, bro! Learn to have some fun! What the hell? Yeah, I think we already lost. I don't see my way of breaking this team. Well, that helps. I'm literally just gonna flamethrower it again, too. Nice crit. These crits are very funny. Unfortunately, too, I don't know if PS is lagging or if I specifically am, but it's a little tough. I'm not EQ here, because I know Petch is coming in. They're just levitate Petch, dude. They're literally impossible for me to kill. Like, what? You're telling me there's levitate Petch with a wicked fluffy Scarm? Why? Why is it levitate Petch on this build? What? That's like actually kind of trolling. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That is a little bit trolling. Obviously it's gonna work really well into me, but like that definitely does not work well on their build. Like it's a general thing. You probably get a lot more value if you were just Toxic Corrosion like I was talking about. I think basically how I have to consider this game is I have 3 Mons for most of it, kind of 4. Reality is this Qian Pao was never beating Scarm unless I SD Ice Crash flinch it, and even then, I don't even know if I 2-shot after rocks, which is tough. Maybe double the Molt. They're probably well-baked body here. They're not. Okay, they switched. Wait, why'd I say that when I knew they were fluffy? Anyhow, it's good to still scout and not assume that I know my damage, right? Okay, well now we have it absolutely confirmed what their item is. Gonna literally double. I'm gonna press once. I'll press once because if they do go Scarm, it's like, okay, it's still chip. But if they stay on Blissey and just lose the Mon for no reason, then I look like a god, first off. But 2, I get rid of the Mon that's holding their entire team together. And then it means I at least can spread Wisp with Molt, like, at my leisure. As long as this is not Primordial Sea. But I don't think it is. They would have gone to it by now, right? I could be wrong. They could still be Primordial. I just don't know why you wouldn't have gone into this one at some point already. And tried just... I mean, they can always be fearing U-turn chip. I just feel like how I've played it, definitely had some opportunities. And yeah, like I said, if they stay in with Bliss here, then it's a huge gain. It was like a low-risk, high-gain team. Or turn, I mean. Jeez, can't even speak. I will crunch this once, just to chip. Also because we need to get rid of some recovers. And they give me chip on Moon, too. I don't even know... Am I getting outraged here? No, I'm getting U-turned on. I really didn't know why he was doing that anyway. But, like, you still want to respect the turn, right? I'm gonna Malignant first. I'll go Treads. They actually Shadow Ball. I just realized I wall this Mon. I'm unfortunately very slow. That's probably the biggest issue, but I do wall this. I mean, I'll take my chip. You think I won't just keep chipping you, brother? Yeah, come back in at 58, pal. The issue is I'm never spinning this game, and of course Moon will inevitably come back out. But them giving me any chip on Moon is actually pretty good for me. The fact that I got a little bit of a hit off on it with what was it here? Yeah, the crunch was Zaw is honestly not bad. Like, we take that. Get this mon lower and lower. And Mr. Moon comes back out here. I'm gonna hard molt because they probably you. Dragon Claw, yeah, that play is definitely one of the plays of all time. Why did declaw me when I've gone Primarina the whole game? The world may never know. They knew I was tired of this Moon. I mean, Prim now actually has some pretty good opportunities to attack, but I'm still gonna flip turn because they're faster and they're locked into declaw. And it's just no reason to leave Primarina out like that, I don't think. Also, based on what I don't even know what you go into at this point. It'd be like Wellspring? Yeah, and they are Primordial. They were Primordial the entire... Don't you dare have Rock Tomb. Just be a kind soul with no Rock Tomb. I can actually Wisp here. Yeah, we Wisp here just in case of Moon coming in. Nice. I still can't let this get knocked, so I do have to go just back to Primarina. Yeah, go Primarina, because I don't want to sack Treads just yet. But yeah, we can eat the knock there and then just... Flip with Burn probably kills. I'll still Moonblast. Yeah, just in case randomly Flip Turn doesn't kill. And I don't really think anything on their team comes out and I'm immediately, like, super punished by. So, we carry on. They're gonna try spinning here. I'm gonna deny them happiness in life. They've Volt Switched, so unfortunately they denied me happiness in life. But I must ask you the simple question, Wowers. Have you thought about this play past the initial turn? Because I believe the answer to that is a resounding no. Also, I still get to come in a few more times with this guy, so I can still knock Petch a bit more. Like, it's all about making it recover at least some. I'm just trying to make sure they waste power points where I can force them to. They go to their own treads. I will literally always press Rapid Spin here. Because if you kill me, I'm going Zaw the next turn, you know? Or this. Hey, let's limit test. Let's limit test this a bit. I want to see something. You know they're gonna Volt. I'm trying to test your might, buddy. Ice will crash. Oh, that just killed Skarm. SD Chen Pao, let's go! It finally got to come out. Beautiful. And I believe we just win now with it. Yeah, we do. That's hilarious. I'll even Sucker Punch you just so you knew you never had a shot at the end. And I'll just Throat Chop. It didn't even die. You're telling me that this thing is a +2 Chen Pao and you have the audacity to tank that hit? Why, SpongeBob? Why? That's a great battle, though. I really am a fan of getting to let Chen Pao finally do literally anything. God help me, this team looks so scary. Oh, dude, it looks like Desolate Land on this. It looks like Desolate Land. Oh, no, it's gonna be Steel Beam, Life Orb, Magic Guard. Oh. And this is, too. I guarantee you it's double beam. Oh, my God. It's gonna be double beam, and I'm gonna get ultra trolled. It's probably like no guard, Nasty Plot, Tornadus, Therian as well, or just Specs. Yo, this game's actually kind of scary. Fortunately, I have bulletproof treads, which helps offset this thing a bit, just because, resist Cane, block focus. I think it'll heat wave me, but it won't. I'm gonna lead treads. But I want you all to understand, I knew this was their lead. I just gave them, a chance to repent first. I'm gonna Moonblast here. They're not even Specs! Okay. I'm Moonblasting because I knew this was Desolate Land. I'd just like to know where my check is. I'd just like to know where my check is. I legit don't... Oh, I'm well-baked body gold, right. I forgot, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. I forgot that I'm well-baked body gold. Life is good. Life is good. Life is good. Don't you love... Oh my god, yes, give me this Great Tusk. Immediately. Life is great, dude. Oh my god. There's Mold Breaker. This is really sad. But not for me. Dear God, help. You Rock Tomb? He's not. He's just big damage, man. That's what he is. He's big damage, man. Well, at least when I switch, he doesn't have the frickin' sun anymore, right? So I guess I go you? I'm just gonna press. I need this one weakened. Oh, and I live. Oh, that's incredible. Now I Heavy Slam. For 39. That's less incredible, but we move. Look, man, I just needed this mon not at full. Life is a lot better with the Ogre Pun not at full. It's a bit of a thread. Like, so this is not the set I thought it was, which is at least good to know, right? This would otherwise be a huge, etc. threat to me. Should get a Molt. Okay, well, Molt was definitely not the right play, but I mean, it worked. I'm gonna just Flamethrower here and sack. Oh, they're faster anyway. Smudge. Dude, this mon is so annoying. I'm gonna recover. Y'all want to explain to me why that Earth Power did 60? Didn't the other one do like 30? It did. Wait. Huh? Y'all, am I like stupid or something? Why did this do? What am I missing here? Moonblight? Did I did. I dropped their special attack and I didn't even see it, man. Oh my god. I literally just have to take a hit off on Tran. Oh, my opponent Giga through there. You do not need to. You do not need to taunt me, my man. Of course, to protect. At this point, I just need to get damage. I need to get damage, and my end game is probably gonna be with my other guy, my homie. I think I'm gonna press off here. This. Yo, Za might actually just beat them. There's a real chance that Za wins. Oh my god, can I, like, not have to deal with Mr. U-Turn Yandy? I was trying to think of a name that, started with a U, and I just couldn't, so I said Yandy. I'm really intelligent, y'all. This is definitely, like, Scarf. Oh my god, this guy's team is so obnoxious, dude. I double the POW here. Incredible. I'm just better than you, dude. I'm just better than you. We definitely died there if I did not dodge. But I had very little else I could do on this turn. Very little else that could be done. They go Torn. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know what Tornadus T does in AAA. They're looking for webs, I guess. But what if I said no? I'm definitely clicking rocks here. I've had enough. Definitely knocking this as well. So this now dies to rocks. This is not Scarf. It was just boots. I'm gonna Earthquake. Okay. I guess I had, like, way too much momentum after those two turns, which is good. I needed all of that momentum, man. I legit think I needed every single bit of that momentum. Otherwise, this game was over. My opponent also is maybe not taking the best route to winning. Personally, just feel like this isn't the best way to win the game because you don't kill treads. Maybe if you went Tran first, because I still gotta like position, but maybe it didn't matter because I had Za and Za was always fat. No, I think at the end of the day, Za was always winning. I was never gonna be able to get an Iron Defense up, which would make it hard technically, but every time Za was able to come out versus Tran, it was getting a kill with Life Orb Body Press. And I feel like that alone was going to put them way too hard on the back foot. They didn't really have a play from there. Because it's like, if you sack this, okay, cool. What do you go to from there? Rabambi to die to Heavy Slam? Okay. Jirachi, which I would have probably at a point, or no, at that point, if I had rocks up still, which let's assume I did get rocks up. Then Rachi, I know it's no longer Scarf, so I don't have to pretend that it can revenge kill Za. And I'm gonna count Crunch. We're gonna probably see that Crunch puts it in a super box. So that's not a problem anymore. Yeah, I think Za actually at the end was just gonna win, which kind of is just the lesson we take from this video. I feel Zamazenta is basically a cheat code in almost any ability. Disgusting mon, dude. Disgusting mon. I feel like AAA, just as a aside here, you know, a little tangent as they call it. Zamazenta and a lot of other mons all feel S rank to me, and it's so hard to figure out what should be S. So like, I actually made a post saying Roaring Moon 100% is S. I don't know why they dropped it, and apparently it's because their VR doc is kind of faulty with how they weigh votes. It literally had a damn near, I think it had an actual super majority of votes to go to S, and it just still didn't. So, do with that as you will. Also, Fluffy not being selected is a bolded ability, when I would say Fluffy's better than Regenerator and Magic Guard. That's a different convo than what I was going for, but maybe that's something else that should be pointed out at this point too. Fluffy is like actually its second best ability, arguably its first. But like, I'd say Moon is S. I think you can argue both Tusk and Zamazenta as well. I think the difference is that like Moon Gold are both mons that you can throw on like every team, and there's not really real competition for what they do. Whereas Tusk Za, like I don't really think Za has competition in its specific role either. It's maybe more that Za has just more natural counterplay, and in Tusk the competition thing applies. Because like Tusk's main role that you're looking at it for is like Moon Check that removes hazards, and I mean there's Corvi right there is a great example of a mon that does that. And then just other mons where, yeah, maybe you don't get it all in one slot, what Tusk does, but you still get similar things, like, say, Fluffy Lando T still doing a lot of the physical defense checking and all that. But I hope all enjoyed. Shoutouts to Mr. Zamazenta, shoutouts to, what's-his-face for the team. What was his name again? Started with a B, right? Started with a B? Where are you at, homie? Where are you at? Yeah, Bedicus the 4th, shoutouts to him as well. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.